Good morning, brave awakened ones. This is Veronica of Higher Realm Holistics, certified integrative holistic health nurse, spiritual counselor and guide, Lightworker Sherpa, author of the children's book How the Caterpillar Flew, which is available on all major online book retailers. Was number one new release book in verse on Amazon. It's also Amazon Prime. Oh, sorry about the noise. All right, I'll do my best. If anyone's interested in booking a session with me, you can go to higherrealmholistics.com. This is a very, very important video I need to make, especially for those out there, the second wavers who are coming up now, and they're starting to make their own videos, to help take over, because it's like first wavers, we're moving on to different things like myself, and second wavers are starting to come up to make their own videos now. And I just want to give you guys a caution out there, not so much as a warning, but a caution on things to expect that might jolt you and be like, oh my God. So it won't discourage you, but also it's to help explain how the dark works also. How it works through people to get to you, to try to deter you from doing your work, try to scare you, and also to keep that person who it's working through, the demonic energies working through, how to keep them, how to keep them down and everything like that. If you guys go on my community page, I shared an email that I received today, or overnight, I think it was, right around midnight or 1 o'clock in the morning, something like that. Whatever, it was today. Today's what day is today? Today is Friday. Okay, it's a pretty nasty email, very nasty email from someone who calls herself Ms. S. Ms. S is very PO'd because she's written to me several times over the months, and I did not respond to the emails. I receive thousands of emails, even though I have like 6,000 subscribers. I'm also on Higher Self, and my videos are very highly viewed on Higher Self. I think my highest video now has like almost 80,000 views on it. The first one they picked up from me. So my videos get a lot of views. So not only do I get my channel, people from my channel, but people from Higher Self and other channels too, and blogs, my blog also, which is called Divine Young Souls. I get a lot of emails from all of that. And what causes this type of reaction, this type of anger, is when a person feels they're being rejected. I get many from men and women, who they claim to be your new BFF. And if you knew me, you'd love me. You'd be my, I've seen you in my dreams, and I know we're the same soul family and we should be best friends. Here's my phone number. Call me. They give me their phone number. They give me their address. And I get many who I'm your twin flame. I'm your soulmate. I know you're my soulmate. Why won't you answer me? Or they email you and they send you messages of warning. I have a warning for you. If you don't contact me, you're going to get hurt. You will die. Here's my phone number. Contact me. Which is what she was doing. And I did not respond. And then the emails got angrier and angrier. So then I finally responded, thank you for sharing your information, but I honestly don't care, because I honestly don't care about these dark energies, because I know I'm vibrating too high for them to harm me. Namaste, Lady V. Which is what set her off to send that last one. I get people saying they're going to come from wherever to come be with me and work with me. And I say, no, thank you. And that sets them off also. So it has to do with boundaries, but it also has to do with false light. Major false light. These people who react that way, who react with such anger and violence, it's a false light within them. It's a false awakening. It's like, honestly, it's like radical Muslims or radical Christians or radical whatever religion. Radical, I don't know. I don't call, I guess this is the closest to metaphysics or something, but it goes beyond that. Being awakened and ascending, being a light worker is well beyond any type of label. That's why I don't put a label on myself or religion or any type of earthly belief. It's well beyond that. We all know this. Those of us who are truly awakened, who are true light workers, you have these false lights, the false light. And instead of them being on the positive 4D, 5D, they're on negative 4D. Yes, they could see all these things. Yes, they could hear all these things, but it's negative. They're getting it from dark beings, from demonic beings, which is what causes their behavior to be like that. Also, it's very stalkerish vibe, which is very dark energy. That's why they flip when you reject them. And honestly, even if you would take them in and be like, oh yeah, sure, and buy into their fantasy, they'd probably end up harming you. I mean, I look what happened to Selena, the Mexican singer, right? You take them in and they when somebody's fangirling over you, and it's like, you end up with a bullet in your freaking head. But yeah, just wanted to put that out there. And no, I'm not one to cower in a corner or ignore it. It'll go away. No, that type of shit don't go away. You have to call it out. You have to put it out there. Ignoring stuff does not make it go away. Exposing it to the light is what incinerates the dark. Plain and simple. So I will not ignore stuff like that. Boundaries. Boundaries. That's all I could say is put up your boundaries. I have very, very strong boundaries. And if somebody can't handle it, that's not a me problem. That's a you problem. I'm not obligated to be your BFF. I'm not obligated to respond to your emails. I'm not obligated to call you in any way. And if you can't handle it, again, that's not my problem. That's really your problem. I know what I'm doing is my calling. I know I'm helping tens of thousands of people, and I'm going to keep doing it. So those of you newbies out there who starting to make your new videos and stuff like that, just keep that in the back of your head. And it's not to scare you. It's for you to know to put up your boundaries. Because when I first started out, I know I had this young girl, this college kid. Somebody sent me a video of hers and she was blasting me. But then she soon learned her lesson and sent me an apology letter. She learned it real quick what the deal was. Real quick. So it's about putting up strong boundaries and keeping those boundaries, and from the get-go, from out the gate, keeping very strong boundaries, because there are many out there who are under very dark influences, who think they're awakening, who think they're light workers, but they're being led into a very dark place. So it's for you to know to protect yourself and to keep your boundaries up. Okay? What else can I say about it? It is what it is. It is what it is. It's just about keeping up those boundaries. And what also causes that to happen in the first place is because it almost seems intimate, right? I'm here talking to you. I'm not one to, I'm as real as I could possibly get. Okay, you guys. So that also causes people to have this false intimacy. and not understand, like, yes, I'm here giving you this information. Yes, I'm being authentically me, but that still doesn't give you permission to invade my privacy. You know, I've even done sessions with people and then they turn around and think I'm their BFF now, instead of understanding, okay, I was called to help you. I helped you on this level, on this spiritual level. Keep it professional. You know, I've had plenty of people try to do that and be like, you know, why didn't you call me? You know, here's my number. Can we hang out? Can we do this? You know, let's chat, blah, blah. It's like, no. You know, again, you newbies coming out there, understand that. People are going to push boundaries. And it's out of a place, some people, you know, it's out of a place of desperation, a place of loneliness. But some, they're just plain enveloped with darkness. And they're being driven crazy by it. And it's not your obligation to feed into that. And if you do, you're playing a very dangerous game. You're putting yourself in danger if you do feed into it. You have to put a stop to it immediately. All right? So just wanted to put that information out there. The energies have been so strong. My goodness. I don't sleep. And now it's gotten really, really weird in the past week, where it's like I'll be out in that other realm, a lot of timeline collapsing. Last night it was like nonstop, and it was a lot. It was like I'm in that realm, and then I come back here, fall under here, go over there. It was like boom, boom, boom. It was literally on that back and forth between timelines and collapsing negative timelines and going back here and collapsing negative timelines, coming out of it. So it's like when I come into this realm, it's like getting a breather from collapsing that negative timeline. So it's a lot of work we're doing, you know, whether you're hip to it or not, you're probably doing it. It's just that I've been doing it for a while now. And I've gotten to the point where it's very conscious. It's not a subconscious thing I'm doing anymore. It's a very conscious thing I'm doing now. Okay. And just a lot of weird changes in my body with the vibrating all over my skin and stuff like that. And also another thing I want to tell you guys about is that there are 20 cities that Verizon is rolling out 5G in. Look it up. Again, I don't spoon feed. If you're actually interested, you're going to go look up the information. Okay. One I'll tell you off the bat is Atlanta, because I have family in Atlanta, and it's been 2 months since I ordered it, my shungite. I'm wearing a shungite pendant, but I also got one for my cell phone, laptop, tablet, and I got a whole bunch for my family to send out to them. So I suggest you guys do that. Shungite's really good with negating those EMFs, and it doesn't take much, and it's not very expensive either. I ordered mine straight from Russia. That's why it took 2 months. Okay, just look up Russian shungite and then make sure the company's in Russia. There's plenty of American ones, lots on SD, but you have to make sure, because there's so many shills out there, so much fake stuff. All right, guys, so Lady V out. And go to higherrealmholistic.com if you're interested in a session, or my book, any online book retailer. Okay, bye.